Hey my fashion friends, it's me Elisa. So yes, I have been gone for a very long time. Wow. It's been about like 2 years pretty much. And if you guys want to know why I've been gone for so long, comment below. And yeah, let's get this video started. Let's have some fun. Today we're going to talk about what you're going to need at your photo shoot when you okay, now that my curtain has fell down, you guys get to see what's behind the curtain. I've moved, so yeah, you guys, this is just like a chit chat, trying to get my feet back wet into the whole YouTube thing. So let's get started. I recently had a photo shoot about 3 weeks ago with 2 lovely ladies, and I would consider myself pretty much a pro when it comes to photo shoots now, especially the ones that I do myself. I've worked with a lot of different people, but this time I decided to shoot it myself. So I have some wonderful lessons that I learned, and I hope that you guys will appreciate the lessons that I learned. Tape, yes, I use this for a lot of different reasons. If you also do makeup, this comes in handy. Applying like your wing or whatever, or anything that you could tape up, like if you're doing a shoot. Tape is amazing. You'll need that for sure. And alcohol. I think this is alcohol. Let me see. Oh, it's alcohol. Okay, I'm back after I almost burnt my nose off with the alcohol. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I got this from the Dollar Tree, the bottle actually, and it has like this pump, if you can see. Yeah. So alcohol, you need alcohol to sanitize all of your makeup. I love it in this container. Next time I'll put alcohol on it so I won't have to shove it up my nose and burn my face off, okay? So I have my purple container right here, and I have all my goodies inside. Seam ripper. You never know when your garment might not work out and you might have to use it, or anything that requires seam ripping, okay? My snippers. This comes in handy, especially if you have those loose threads. Usually I have this, especially if I am sewing something the night before. You never know. This comes in handy for sure. One of my favorite things that I have, that I bought, that also comes from the Dollar Tree, is the clips. These are amazing to use to clip clothing back. You know, sometimes it might be a little bit too big. The model might have lost weight or whatnot. Sometimes garments they don't fit as much as you would like them to fit, so this definitely helps. I got them like a pack of 10 at the Dollar Tree, so it's amazing. Buy like 3 or 4 packages depending on how big your photo shoot is, or if you have like multiple people. Usually I only have like 1 model because it gets more expensive if you have more models. Especially if you're doing like a TFP, which is like trade for photos. So if you can't find the clips at your Dollar Tree, you could probably find clothing pins. These also work just as well. I get the plastic ones because they seem to grip a little bit better, but if you find it better to use the wooden clips, go ahead. This is bae. Like, for real, this is bae. This is my fray check. I use this with almost every project if my fabric will allow. It doesn't work for every single fabric, but this is bae right here. If you have like something that is fraying, yes, 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 you need this in your life. If you don't even have this, you need it just for regular sewing. Regular scissors, the smaller ones. These kind of work like if I can't find my snippers, or if I'm doing a photo shoot with multiple designers. They might not have it, and I might be using my other one, so they can have this one. And these are very sharp, so I like using those also. I like to have spare thread. This is just regular thread, you know, like when it gets down to the spool. I like to use this. And I also have like, I try to have like dark colors and light color thread just in case. I was working with like a black and white theme with my skirts, so I have mostly black because that's what I'm going to be using. We're going to get into the makeup, and I love makeup. Do you love makeup? I love makeup. Oh my God. Okay. So I have some trash. More tape, definitely. Blushes. I don't want to blind you. This is by e.l.f. My makeup is not expensive, you guys. If you're just starting like I am with like a makeup kit, I usually, good tip, okay, so I usually will have my models bring their own foundation. That eliminates everything. I don't do photo shoots like all the time, so I always try to make sure that my models have their own foundation and their own concealer. If you haven't done this before, the best advice is to have them get the Revlon Color Stay. It comes in a wide range of shades, and it's inexpensive. You'll only pay about $10 to $13, okay? So you have them get that, and then you get the concealer if you're not hiring a makeup artist. So I got more blush. This one is by NYX. It's like a contour and a blush. And pins. If you're not even doing makeup, it doesn't even matter. I have like the bobby pins like this. Excuse me, guys, if I'm not really looking at the like focused, if I'm not looking directly in the camera, excuse me. I have a new camera with a flip screen, so if I'm not looking, I apologize. We'll get better. We'll get better at this, girl. Okay, so I have my pins, hair pins, like if you are doing hair. Nail polish is important. Nail polish is so important. I usually would get a neutral color because sometimes the models, they're really not focused on their hands, and especially if their hands is anywhere in the shoot, you want to make sure that their nails at least are painted. Mascara. I had this just like a sample size from Sephora that I had and that I never used on myself. This is a really good tip, you guys. Please, please, if you're going to be doing makeup yourself, have a separate kit that you use for your photo shoots than that you use on yourself, okay? Don't mix your body fluids with other people's body fluids. It's just not sanitary, okay? That's why I have the alcohol. When you're finished with the photo shoot, you can just spray it on to the makeup, and it'll help it keep it sanitary for the next model that you have. So this one I have just a regular travel size of mascara. And also, if you guys don't do your photo shoots often, make sure if you're going to do makeup to check the expiration dates, because makeup does expire. So that's very important. always buy a fresh tube of lipstick, especially for the certain direction that I want my shoot to go in. So my shoot was pre-fall, and I want to do a dark shade. So this is the color. So you need a tube of lipstick or lip gloss or whatnot. I have also liquid eyeliner. Then I have all of my brushes that I use. If this is your first photo shoot, go buy e.l.f. They're awesome. They're $1. You can get all of the ones that you need. A blending brush, spoolie, concealer brush, regular tweezers. You need tweezers for applying your, what's those things that you put on your eyes? You need tweezers for applying eyelashes. This is the eyeshadow palette that I use. It has neutral, warm, dark colors. Also by e.l.f. during the holiday season. They're really cheap, inexpensive. Translucent powder usually goes with a lot of different skin tones, but you can have like the banana powder by Midnight. A lot of people use that. There's different kind of translucent powders for whatever you're using. Cleaning up mistakes and all of hand sanitizer. You guys, this is so important. This is so important. This is by Bath & Body Works. It's very inexpensive. I like to use this at my photo shoots because I like to at least sanitize my hands and if there's not water available. So the majority of all of my jewelry go into little baggies. Hope you guys can see that. But I put them in little baggies, and I'm going to show you guys a very, very great trick that I came across when I was working at Joann Fabrics. Joann's, when they are getting new spools of thread, they throw away these. Uh-oh, dropping shit. They throw away the spool holders, and then I just break them down and I make earring holders for them. It saves the environment, so if you guys want to do that, you can also do that to at least hold your jewelry for the photo shoot. If you don't have to go purchase them. They also have at Joann's where you can purchase the fancy earring holder if you want to do that. So I also tell my models to bring their own pair of shoes. A lot of the times my models will have big ginormous feet because sometimes I get them a little bit taller, and that really is unfortunate. I can't like go purchase shoes and then return them, so you'll actually need the clothing that you're going to be having. I usually put them in a bag or a garment bag if you don't want them to get wrinkled, and those are like amazing, awesome things to use. This is bae, let me tell you, okay? I absolutely love the Milo steamer. You guys, I have talked about this in so many other videos previous to this one. This won't work if you are on a outdoor location, so I didn't take it to my last one. I could have. They had electricity. They had bathrooms with plugs and stuff, but I opted out not to, and I just pre-steamed everything and put them safely in a bag. But this is great if you're inside. This is bae. I love this. This is amazing, and it's purple. I love purple, you guys. I have been doing lately, when I do not have a model, is I have a collapsible dress form, one that can like move up and down, and it's very, very lightweight. So this is Brandy. Hey, I'm kidding. So this is Brandy. She's not big at all. And then right here, I have the feet that go with it, the stand, if you want to be all technical. And then I just slide her on there, and I can throw this in my little car and I can go. This will help like save a lot of money for your photo shoots if you decide not to use a model. But if you decide to use a model, you can go with trying to find a model in your area from modelmayhem.com. I'll link that below in the description box. Lessons that I learned from this photo shoot that I just recently had. Make sure that you check the weather. My location was outdoors, and thank God that it rained when we left. I think the angels above were just looking out for me, okay? That was my first outdoor photo shoot, and this time I shot it myself, so I will also link what kind of camera I have. I love my camera. It's really great, you guys, to invest in a camera. Even if you're not really into photography, you might fall in love with it like I have. It's my favorite. It's a Sony. I can't really think of like all the statistics of it right now. I had such a great time. I used my hairstylist that I also have do my hair on a regular basis, and one of the things that I learned is that you have to always make sure that you do research on people. Don't just go by what they say. They need to make sure that they have pictures to back it up. And even though I knew that she did good hair, I really wanted her to do makeup, and it did not work like that, okay? It did not work like that. She came, and this, you guys, this is no shade towards her, but when I asked her to pull out her makeup, we were getting ready to get started, and she pulled out her own personal makeup, even though it was really good makeup like Urban Decay and that. She had no brushes, she had nothing, and pulled out the makeup, and it was completely not sanitized. It was dirty, and I was thanking God that I didn't forget my own makeup, because it would have been a complete disaster. For my photo shoots, I am completely OCD. I want to, like, oh, I just can't, like, no. So yeah, she didn't sanitize her makeup, and I'm glad I had my own makeup, because it would have been a complete disaster. Make sure at your photo shoots, if you're doing like even if you're not doing an outdoor shoot per se, have a picnic, what is it called? When you guys are doing a photo shoot, make sure that you have a chair for your model to sit in. I usually like the collapsible seats that you can get at Walmart. I'll link it down below. This description box is going to be full of information. I also like to have, that is very useful, is like a snack table. Bring one of those, or however many that you have available, to your photo shoot. Throw it in your trunk, and you're already ready to go. Something that I wish that I had for this photo shoot was an assistant. I was by myself. It would probably have worked if I had a photographer. You know, I could carry my own things, but I had to rely on the people that was with me, which was the actual model and the hairstylist, to help move and situate things. But I had an amazing time, an amazing adventure, and I hope that all of these things that I have shared with you are useful and full of information. Yeah, I had a great time, and I will be doing one soon now that I have a little bit more spare time on my hands. So if you have any ideas or suggestions that helps you with your own photo shoot, definitely post them down below in the comment section. Let's talk about it. So I'll see you guys later in another video. See ya. Blessings.